Hello, Cancer. I have had an adventure with you, Cancer, as well as with Capricorn and Libra. It seems that your videos keep getting lost, or the messages just don't want to come to you guys. So here we go again, Cancer. This is like my fourth video that I've done for you. But nonetheless, let's get it started. Thank you for joining me. This is Ariana, your Tarot Life Coach. And before you, you see the Hunter of Conflict. And this is a card from the Shaman's Oracle by John Matthews and Will Kingham. And this card, there's some things that the book says, but then there's some other things that I have felt very strongly when I see this card. And in this card, I see, it's a cave painting, and I see like two beings going to battle, okay? So this makes me think of the Five of Wands, it makes me think of strength, and it makes me think of the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of fiery energy going on, a lot of stuff going in and on, and this is the Hunter of Conflict. And it's saying I might be fierce, I might be scary, but I'm not. I seek ways to be peaceful, to resolve opposition in your life. Okay, I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore you to a state of wholeness and one. So my thing is, Cancer, I think that we're experiencing some, from all the other readings I've done for you, I feel like you're at this breaking point and you're ready to emerge, and it's almost like a battle that's inward, but there's like so much going on around you, and you feel overburdened at times. And so there's a lot of inner debate going on and war with yourself. And but this card is not telling you to fear. This card is telling you that this energy is standing next to you during this battle. This hunter is next to you, and it's here for healing, and it counsels us to be peaceful and to lay aside the grievances and inner debates. In our own lives, we may often feel at war with ourselves, in turmoil over decisions we must make. Letting go of such anxieties clears our mind and restores balance and inner peace. And I kind of feel like that's where you want to be. You want to be peaceful. You know, cancers are just such sweethearts. So when they do have when they have things that aren't going right, you guys tend to go within yourselves and beat yourself up. And this is telling you, no, take a step back. Let's look at this from another perspective. You know, and the interpretations for this card is courage, energy, healing, harnessing your strength to achieve peace, facing obstacles, you know, not avoiding it, but going head on and finding better ways of doing things. So if you've been finding that you're getting the same things because you're doing the same things, it might be time to try to start something new, you know, because you're stuck in a feedback loop. And you're going to be stuck there because usually we try to do these remedies or these resolutions to solve our problems, and they don't work, and we just keep doing them and hoping that it would be different, and it doesn't become different. And so that's kind of the energy that's around you. But it's telling you, like, not to worry, because you have this energy around you that's going to bring you peace and resolve. So hopefully that gives some comfort. So to give us more insight of what's going on and why the Hunter of Conflict feels that he's showing up to protect you and to help you this month, I will be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero. And I'm going to move this card over. And we're going to use a 5-card spread to see how this energy is manifesting, okay? And once again, this is a general reading. I've had some people say, wow, that was really broad. I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of hard to read for a whole bunch of people that you can't really focus on. But and sometimes the cards just tell you a story. So depending on whoever's tuning in, maybe this message is for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please watch your rising or moon sign. And if it does resonate with you, please let me know, because I'm super excited. So I shuffle a lot off camera before I start the video, but I also shuffle until my cards will no longer go. So without further ado, Mr. Cancer or Mrs. Cancer, happy birthday to you. Watch your happy birthday video. I hope that you have a blessed year. Show us the energy surrounding our Cancer. cards during June. And that is it. Okay, let's see what we got here in the past. The Lovers. In the present, the Emperor. Hidden influences, the Ace of Discs reversed. Your advice is the Four of Arrows. And the possible outcome is Aruru, the Empress. All right, Cancer, not too bad. I feel like some energies have changed for you, so this is pretty exciting. The overall energy for you guys is the Three of Cups. Yay, lots of turning up, lots of drinks, lots of celebrating, a lot of abundance of love, joy, peace, and harmony. That's how I take it. I also see you turning your back on something that's not worth it and moving towards something that is. That's what that guy always signifies to me. But okay, so let's go. Let's get into this together, Cancer. So we have here in our first part, right here in the past, someone was offering you some love. So we have the Lovers, and this is Ishtar and Tammuz. And Ishtar, a great goddess, had like this amazing love affair with Tammuz, and he was the Capricorn god. So I don't know if you've been dealing with an earth sign or somebody who signifies that earth sign, but they offered you something, and you made a choice. Whether it was an offering of a job or an offering of love. I kind of feel like it's love because we have the 2 cups at the end and just like one disc. But we're going to go with the flow, and we're just going to see what story evolves from there. So the Lovers, Ishtar and Tammuz, the divine couple associated with the sacred marriage. That's who they were, okay? This is love and attraction, cooperation, harmony, bonding, inspiration, and also a wise choice. So in the past, I'm kind of getting the vibe, Cancer, that you met somebody and you felt like this was it. And you know, you have 3 major arcana cards, and I see an Emperor and Empress in the same reading with the Lovers. So this is telling me this is like a really intense situation as far as love for some reason. And I don't mean intense in a bad way, but this could really be something very positive for you in that you're being offered something. And I have the Empress and the Emperor, and that's like a perfect pair. And Ishtar and Tammuz were like a perfect pair until she sent him to hell. But that's neither here nor there, right? So this, I feel really good about the past. And then I feel like you're in the present moment and you're charging through and you're like, yes, I'm making this choice and I'm going to do this. And this is with some fiery energy. This is with the, this is Murdoch. This is like, hey guys, this is mine. Conquer, conquest. This is for me. Okay. So I see it going whether somebody offered you or you're offering it to somebody. Okay. So here we go, and let's look at Marduk for a little bit. And he is nuestro emperor, okay? And he is bringing some heavy-duty combat. He's got the lightning in one hand and an arrow in the other. And he is coming to conquer. So this is a creative force. This is authority, victory. Your goals were met, development. And you're feeling really good. If you were involved with someone, this could be a person that they are older, they're an older man, can be a little controlling, but they may be romantically interested in you. They're trying to help you and teach you things. This is a person who likes order, logic, and organization. There might not have been a mutual attraction between you at first, but now it's like a pretty strong attraction, okay? So that's one story I'm getting. The other story is that Cancer, you found what you wanted, you're going after it, and you're fighting for it. And you're going to go get it. And nothing's going to get in your way. So that's that hunter of conflict. And we can apply this to a relationship, or we can apply this to a job. We can even apply this to your creative endeavors. Something that you just really want to go and do, and you're going to fight for it. You're going to go and you're going to get it. So in the advice, we see the Ace of Disc. But however, the Ace of Disc is not upright. And this is in your advice again. And so Disc is attributed to the earth signs, sometimes work, money. But it's also like the beginning of something. And it's not happening almost like you imagined it or you wanted it to happen. So this is a gain, attainment, a new enterprise. But since it's reversed, it's kind of corruption caused by money or greed and maybe a little bit of abuse of power. But I'm kind of getting it by clinging to your old and familiar routines. Maybe work is getting in your way. You're so used to doing things your way, Cancer, or this person's so used to doing things their way that this is what's stopping it from moving the way that you would like it to move. Because I see the disc also like a wheel. And since we're reversed, we're going backwards instead of forwards. And so we're not combining this Emperor and this Empress because the energies are kind of pulling you away. So it's either someone is working too much because they have a lot of materialistic desires or ways of being, and they have a certain idea of the way that things that should be. But it's just not forthcoming the way you like it, or they like it. And so that's what that's your hidden influence. So maybe this relationship isn't moving the way you wanted it to be because it's obviously a beautiful relationship. It's obvious a beautiful way of being because we got the Emperor and the Empress and the Lovers. And to me, that is just a beautiful story. In the advice, we have the Four of Arrows. So when the Four of Arrows comes out for me, this tells me that someone needs to take a step back. And they might take a step back, but it's not forever. But there needs to be some soul searching. Maybe some decisions need to be made, need to take a rest. If you've been upset about stuff, you see here we have the Tree of Life in the back. And this little lioness is kind of hanging out right here. And she's resting. She's recuperating. And she needs that rest. Because if she doesn't have that rest, she's going to react impulsively. And that's just not the way to be, because if you see like the Empress, she's very calm. We got a volcano in the back, and she's got Enkidu in her hands, and she's creating, she's making life, she's making something, and she's so calm and peaceful, right? And then we have the Emperor, and he's like, I'm going to go get it. It's mine. So you see you see a lot of fire energy here, and you see a lot of warm, like soft colors, greens and blues, very calming, very calm. And this is like hot fire, okay? This is hot, passionate, you're going to be mine. And she's like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait, okay? And I'm going to take my time. And so that might be what the issue is you feel like, God, why is this person taking so much? Why is this person taking a step back from me? When we were the lovers, we were always together. I felt like everything was going good. And now they've just pulled back from me. But that pullback is just not permanent, okay? If you are single, this is a time to kind of figure out what you do want in a relationship. This is a time for you to sit back and think about what is it you want and desire to make you happy, instead of always just rushing into it or jumping the gun, as they say. But the Four of Arrows is telling you there's a needed vacation. You need to take a step back. Maybe you guys should take a vacation together and relax together because you're both working so much. And that is getting in the way of your happiness. So that's another thing that I see here. I see the Ace of Disc with a retreat. So a lot of work, a lot of stuff getting in the way. Let's take a break together and go off and be together. You know, that kind of thing can also be happening for you, Cancer. And it is summertime, and people do take a lot of breaks during summertime. So, yeah. The Four of Arrows is also telling me that maybe you need to let go of all that anxiety that from this present moment, all this red right here that's going on. It's time to take a step back and kind of rest and relax a little bit. And enjoy this love, enjoy this creativity, enjoy what's going on in your life instead of running around and trying to make things happen, if that makes any sense. So the Four of Arrows is never anything bad. It's just saying that if it is a relationship, maybe it was too much for one person and they're like, whoa, I didn't expect for it to be this way. I need to take a step back and kind of reassess myself. And it could mean that the other person is there's one that's more actively seeking than the other in this. And so it's just a matter of allowing that time and that space and that energy for both of you guys to come together. I also feel like maybe this is the month that Cancers will get pregnant, because I have the Lovers, the Emperor, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. So if that's not something you want, my little Cancer friends, protection is key, okay? But if it is something you want, I do see a beautiful story unraveling. Don't pay attention. I don't mean like negatively. Don't always think that just because something is reversed is always a negative aspect. Sometimes it just means that the timing or the energy is a little off and we need to step back. It doesn't mean that it's loom and gloom and everything is horrible. I don't attribute negative and positives to every single card. It all depends on how it's standing and how it's there, okay? So if that makes any sense, hopefully that does make sense. What I do notice is that you do have 3 major arcana cards and an ace. So for me, I feel like this is an awakening, and that is why this inner conflict and this hunter is coming next to you. And he's not telling you to go brutally go do it like this emperor looks like don't go do this, He's like, don't go by yourself and go do this, because you're not going to get what you want if you go in there. And you see that they're almost like doing the same thing. They got something in their hand and they're going. But this guy over here is telling you, I'm going to do it peacefully, calmly, and with patience. And I feel like that's what's kind of missing right now. So let me put these back and let's get some clarity. I really think that it's a really pretty story, though. I wish it was my story. But let's see what the Empress is trying to say. So your possible outcome, I just kind of left it there because I feel like I explained it. But let me explain the Empress. This is Aruru, and she is all about the feminine power. And Cancer, to me, if you're a Cancer female and you're watching this, I do see some fertility. Like, I do feel like abundance, fertility, motherhood, marriage, love, just something really good. I just feel like this is really good and happy energy coming for you. Just lovely, just very lovely. And I'm so glad that I lost your other readings, because this is just like super beautiful. And so some things must have changed for you, Cancer, because it looks like you're getting more insight and more clarity. And I do feel like if you're in a relationship, this was one of those things that it felt like magical, like almost too good to be true. Like, did I really meet this person? Do I really feel this way about them? And I'm not giving you a direct sign that you're really with, astrological, because I just feel like it's one of those people that you feel so tied to and just so at one with. You're the Emperor and the Empress, and things are just so good for you guys. So I'm going to pull an oracle card on this Ace of Disc to see what it's trying to tell us. What is the energy? It's this card that's sticking out. Oh, yay! I am so excited. Spirit of family. Okay, somebody is having a baby. Someone is increasing their family. So it's time to take a break from work, guys. It's time to make some babies. I'm just kidding. So the spirit of family, to me, it is just such a beautiful card. And I really want you to think about this. What is the animal that you see a lot of? They call this your shadow animal. And for mine, it's the vulture. And it follows you to make sure you're on your path. And so the reason why you feel like things are off or the timing is off right now is because maybe you're not having the family you want, or maybe you want a family. I don't know what it is, but it's something with the spirit of family. And what her message is, I reach out to you both ancestors and guardians, offering support in troubled times and resolution in times of conflict. So she knows that maybe there's something breaking you guys, not breaking you up, but kind of pulling you at burning the candle at both ends, basically. And she's like, no, no, no. Let's remember why we're together. Let's be together, okay? And this is resolution in a time of conflict. So whatever caused this little rift right here that you pulled back, I'm just going to cover it up because the spirit of family is right there. And it's a sense of community, resolution in time of conflict. Seek the support of family members. So going out and getting that support and help you guys need to move forward, because this is a beautiful story, Cancer. And I don't even know how much luckier you can be. And yeah, relationships aren't always easy, but this is once again where you have to ask yourself, what do I want? And what am I doing to get there? And I know I ask this question a lot in my videos, but I don't like to be problem focused. I don't want to focus on this ace of disc being backwards and how horrible it can be, but I want to focus on the energy that can bring us out of it. I want you to focus on what it is you want as opposed to what it is you don't want. When we put our focus on what it is we want, we attract that energy. Now, I don't think there needs to be any more clarifiers for this, Cancer. I feel that, okay, if you are single, you had to make a choice in the past. Right now, you feel very much in control. However, you feel like some things aren't forthcoming and you're taking a step back. But the universe is telling you not to worry because your hopes and dreams are going to be there. If you want to be a mother, your emperor, your empress will come. It's just to take a step back and decide what it is you want. Now, Cancers, if you're in a relationship, I see it like, bam, you met, you fell in love. He's your emperor, but he's kind of, he's being pulled away from you due to work. He took a step back or she took a step back. But in the end, you will be together. I don't see anything negative because I see, well, not like I see anything negative anyways, but I just see something really beautiful. I see a true love story. I feel very calm actually while I'm reading for you. And I see 2 4s in your reading because you had the 4 of arrows and the emperor. And so when there's 2 4s, it means that this is a safe and secure time, okay? This is a good time for you guys. Happy birthday, Cancer. I love your reading a whole hell of a lot better than it was a week ago when I started. And I lost your video twice, I think it was, and twice you got the same answer, but something changed for you. I think either you were in a relationship with somebody and you thought they were the one, and you saw some things that pulled you back and you realized that's not what you want for your family or what you want for your future. And so you're reassessing. And for others, you took a step back and you decided this is what you want to make the abundance happen and to create your family. So with that being said, my Cancer friends, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful birthday month. Celebrate, drink it up, toast it up, lots of love. Lots of sex so you can procreate some babies. I'm just kidding. And I hope that you are just blessed and enjoy your month of June. Thank you once again for letting me join with you and giving me just the chance and an opportunity to share with you this information. If you'd like a personal session, just feel free to contact me at arianaluciano at gmail.com. And just think about, I want to leave you with this thought because I feel like sometimes we can get stuck. Think about what it is you do want and focus on that. And that energy is going to follow you wherever you are. And you will find your emperor, your empress, and they're right there with you to create your family. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm so excited about your reading today. Have a great day.